Welcome to the Dead Cells Speedrun. We're going to restart really quick because we have to in order to ensure this isn't a seated run. Grab a bag of gold, and now we're going to be checking for what our free starting items are. Using this glitch that was found actually relatively recently, we're going to grab the items from a 4-cell run, which means they're going to be much more powerful items, switch back to 3 cells, see if we can get even better stats than what we would have gotten in the 4 cells. It's kind of like re-rolling your starter items, which we're going to see. Actually, we got something decent. By switching the assault shield to the one that gives me the speed boost after I kill an enemy, it's just going to speed up the run a little bit. We're going to go back to 0 cells though, because we want the run to be easy. If you're on a higher cell count, you can die very quickly. But we have the items from the 4-cell run in the 0 cell run. The game starts pretty quickly because we're going to go straight into the first stage and grab this tactics scroll. What we want to find are the scrolls because what they do is they increase our damage and give us in this case, though, the tactics scroll, since we're going to be using mostly purple items in the run, the tactics scroll, which is the purple stat, increases our damage by 15% in more of our skills and cooldowns. The reason why we're taking fire and the reason why we're taking the assault shield is fire enables us to do a lot of crazy damage with death orbs with an affinity for burning enemies, which we're going to get right here. See how they have those little scrolls in them. That means that they're actually giving me a lot of stats, despite not having to find the scrolls itself. So right now we're already at 7 tactics. Anyway, so we want the enemies to be burning because the death orbs deal more damage when the enemies are burning. At least when we reroll them to make sure that they do that. The assault shield, and I'm sorry for talking so fast. I'm talking so much. But this run goes really quickly, so I'm trying to get it all out as quickly as I can. So just bear with me. The assault shield, what it does is it lets you. I don't know how to describe it without just saying exactly what it does. If you use your assault shield, which charges you forward a little bit, and you roll at the same time, you're actually going to get a sweet speed boost, as you've been seeing me doing already. So here, boom, like that. No vertical height loss. Speed, it's great. We already finished the first stage and we're on to the second stage. Here in the second stage, what we need to do is we need to get scrolls as we run and kill things, because we just got the velocity mutation. And the velocity mutation allows us to gain a bunch of speed and keep that speed for 3 times the amount of time as normal. If you see that arrow over my head and like the fire trail line, that's the velocity right there. And I've killed enough enemies that I have the velocity, but the problem is that if I don't kill any more enemies, it's going to wear off. So you're going to see me periodically killing enemies, and what that does is that makes sure that I'm fast throughout the entire stage. This stage actually has a bunch of like underground areas, but we're not going to be going to pretty much any of it, because we don't need what's down there. Like normally when you go down there, you find the shopkeeper, you find treasure chests, you find cool stuff like that, but we don't need that because we got all of our items from the very beginning of the run, from that first shot from our starter items. And just by dashing over the top, we're already at the end of the stage. We got this elevator and we're done. And now we're going to move on to the third stage. Our next mutation that we're going to grab is emergency triage. What that does is that it makes us heal less from our potion, but it heals much better. And it also gives us this like 3-second invulnerability frame window, which is, it's so important for the final boss because he can basically one-shot you or 2-shot you if you're not careful. So right at the end when he like really powers up, we're going to be chugging that potion fast to make sure we're invulnerable pretty much all the time. Because we have 4 uses of our potion, so that's like 12 seconds of invulnerability. I'm going to jump out here and try and, normally there's a platform sort of nearby, but this game's sort of generated, so it didn't show up that time. But it's still worth the risk because, I mean, jumping over and getting that platform is a lot faster than not getting it. The way the ramparts is generated, there's a time door that you see there at the bottom of the screen, and any tower after the time door can have the exit key. So it's important for us to check all the towers after the time door, but sometimes it can just generate at the end of the run. So we can't tell for sure, should we go early, should we go late? It's basically just like a crapshoot, and you don't know if you're going to find it. In this case, we did not find the exit quickly, so we're gonna keep searching. But by searching, like, it's not all bad news, because as we go, we just found more scrolls, which makes us more powerful, makes us more tanky, all that stuff. And I'm sorry, I know you're probably like, oh, so much information so fast. But this run is so fast, this run is so short. And there's actually just so much interesting things going on here. I'm just dying to tell you more about it. What we just found there was a red-green hybrid scroll. Those are the least useful scroll that we can pick up. Reason being is that they can only give you red damage or green damage whenever items are purple. Well, except for the shield, that doesn't do any damage. However, the one useful thing about those scrolls is that they give us a lot of HP. Since the stat that you put the most points into, you don't get HP anymore. So finding those, basically what they represent is, do I need to increase my health? If the answer is yes, you spend the time to pick up the scroll. If the answer is no, you get ignore it. We checked all the way to the end of the stage and there was nothing there, so we have to find whichever towers we need to go into to find the exit portal that we have to get. Pretty sure, just by a process of deduction, this should be the last one that we haven't checked, so it will have the exit portal. Yeah, if you see this elevator here, that indicates that you're at the end. So that's the exit portal, and we're gonna move on to the first boss. And honestly, 4 minutes and 6 seconds just isn't that bad. The community actually times by real time, but as far as in-game time goes, which is a nice indication of how well you're doing, 4 minutes, 6 seconds, it's pretty good. This is the incomplete one, also known as the concierge. He's the first boss, and while he can be terrifying on your casual playthrough, you kind of blow through him pretty quickly. The thing is that he does damage, but the game has a mechanic where your health has sort of yellow health. You see it at the bottom of the screen there. If you do damage while you have yellow health, you actually can't regenerate that health. So what we're doing is we're lighting him on fire and putting the death orb out there, which is doing a ton of damage really fast. So we can sit there while he's beating on us, but heal back all the damage that he's doing, because we're doing so much damage that we can regenerate our yellow health before he can actually kill us. And that's how we fight the incomplete one. It's just by basically out DPSing the damage that he does to us to heal ourselves. Which is pretty cool. So this stage has an interesting mechanic. There's these doors that you want to get into because some of them have keys that we need to get through these two gates of the stage. There's one in the middle of the stage and there's one at the end. So you need to find 2 keys to beat it normally. But with some maneuvering, you can do the whole thing with just 1 key. It's not a glitch, it's entirely intended. We're gonna clean up this elite really quick and grab an amulet, which is gonna give us some stats and decrease the damage we take. Climb back up here to grab the key before we get out of here. That's the village key. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna skip the middle door and go straight to the end. But it needs to gain a lot of height and climb up the wall, which is kind of tricky. And it can go really poorly, and the map can generate in a way where you can do it. But that's pretty rare, so hopefully this one's, you know, not gonna screw us over. We missed the jump there, but we got up there anyways. It took us a little bit. Took a little bit of damage, no big deal. Get the death orb boost, go back up here. Okay, so what that was the skip to the middle door. Now we're gonna go to the end as fast as we can, so we don't need to find the second. If we can pick up scrolls along the way, that's great. If we can't, so actually, check the map there and notice that there's still a power. So I'm gonna try and climb up there to get it, but it's in a tricky spot. I can't actually find a way to get in there other than dropping down here and jumping into the platform. But that's a really tricky jump. And I'm gonna try and give it another shot, and yeah, I get it that time, but I can't stress enough that jump is incredibly tricky. Now that we've gotten the tactic scroll, I'm pretty sure we're near the exit here. We can just go straight to the end because we already have the key from earlier. Open the door, go up the elevator, we're done with the stage. And now we're gonna move on to the second hardest stage in the game, which is the clock tower. And you know what? I think this is a good time for me to quiet down and let you just enjoy this run, because I've been talking too much. Nah, I'm just gonna tell you more about the game instead, actually. I think that's a lot more fun. This is the clock tower. We're gonna do a quick little Death Orb boost up the side of that wall. Go up the elevator. The clock tower is divided into about 3 or 4 towers. It randomly generates how many there are. It also randomly generates where everything is situated and located. So we're going in fairly blind. But there is a few things that we know that we need to find. We need to find the key to get to the end of the stage. There's a door that we have to open, so we just need the one key. The key can be anywhere at the top of the tower, but the door that we need to open can only be not behind a teleporter door. And that's all we got. So we just need to check every tower to find the key, and then avoid all teleport doors to find the exit. So that's a teleport stone door, by the way. Teleports us into the tower, and now we climb up and try to find the key. So unlike the other stages, this stage is really interesting because it's all vertical rather than horizontal. Every stage so far has been charging left and right, trying to go to the end, but in this case, it's the first time we really need to go mostly vertical climbing. So you're seeing the careful vertical movement that I'm doing, and the thing that's really interesting about it, and it's kind of hard to tell unless you play it yourself, is that if you're trying to go fast, it's very easy to jump too much. It's also very easy to not jump enough. If you jump too fast or too slow, you'll miss platforms or half jump them and you'll mess it up. That's the key we need to find. So it's really good news that we got that so early in the first tower we checked. It just happened to be a tall tower, but it was the first tower we checked. So now we're going to try and find a door that's not a teleport stone door, and that should be our exit. But yeah, it's really easy to overload or jump these platforms, which can lead to some not major but annoying accidental detours. And that's the exit. It's actually found really quickly after finding the key, which is honestly fairly rare. And that's the clock tower. Honestly, if I had to be honest, the clock tower is actually my favorite stage in the game, because it used to be the hardest stage in the game, but that was before, well, that was before the castle came out. And we're gonna move on to the hardest boss in the game. This is the Assassin, also known as the Timekeeper. She's incredibly difficult, and you're about to see a really crazy boss fight. It's insane. Oh yeah, I forgot to also mention you can skip it. Yeah. It's a skip where you assault shield dash twice and then break the door and assault shield dash again. Oh yeah, by the way, I just recorded this, but my microphone, my OBS settings, I had it so my mic wasn't recording. It was a mistake, but whatever. Yeah, the Assassin has been skippable before all throughout Dead Cell speedrunning history through various methods, and they keep patching it, but we keep finding new ones, so that's the current iteration of Assassin skip. This is the hardest stage in the game, by far. Everything can destroy you, everything wants to destroy you, everything is deadly, killer, it stuns you, whatever, it's deadly, as you can tell. What we wanted to find is this red door. There's 3 different colored doors in this stage, and we wanted to find a red one, which we did, which is incredibly lucky to find it so quickly. So we're pretty happy. The reason why we want to find the red door is because we want to fight these guys. What they do is they drop a key and a shiny pebble. There's the key, and there's the shiny pebble. We want them to be on top of each other because there's a glitch we're about to do that was just found recently that lets you duplicate items. So we're going to stack them on top of each other, draw back my homunculus, throw my homunculus, grab the key, press right button, and then pull the homunculus back. And what that does is that gives us 2 keys at once. It duplicates the item, but it's also skip having to go through the colored doors. Because what the game intends you to do is to find the mini bosses in 2 different colored areas, fight them both, get both their keys, open the 2 doors at the end. But by fighting in the red area, since there's 2 mini bosses, you can duplicate the key using the shiny pebble, and that lets you just go to 1 colored door and blow through the stage much quicker. So in this case, now we're just trying to find the exit. Once we do that, we're out of the stage. The exit can be pretty much anywhere, and the stage is absolutely massive. So we're just going to try and navigate our way through and hope that we find it, which can be basically anywhere. It's like, oh, it's right there. Oops, that was lucky. it really can take forever to find that thing, but in this case we found it pretty quickly, which is, I guess it's fortunate. I guess it's destiny that we had to find it so quickly. We have the option of reforging our items, but let's just fight the last boss. So this is the Hand of the King. The Hand of the King is an absolute killer. He will obliterate you if you're not careful. He will obliterate you if you are careful. He'll mess you up if you're a damn professional. He is so powerful. And honestly, he's terrifying. What we're going to do is we're going to homunculously light him on fire and throw death orbs. That takes out the first phase very quickly. We're going to go up to this platform, knock the elite off, slam him into the ground, death orb, knock the bombs away. Ooh, throw down another death orb. Knock these bombs away, light them on fire again, dodge his attacks, throw out more death orbs. The death orb is doing most of the damage here. We're going to heal to make sure that we have iframes and health not die. Light them on fire, fight the second wave of enemies. Knock the elite off, slam him. Death orb. Deal damage, boss is back in. Heal for iframes, death orb, light them on fire. Heal again for iframes. And this is where it gets tricky. Death orb, light them on fire. Oh. Oh. It was so close. But we're done. We did it. And that's the end of the run. And that's Dead Cells. It's incredibly fast-paced. It's every second, every half second, every quarter second matters. Every decision you make is important. Do you want to grab that scroll for the extra damage, or do you want to skip it and just have the speed? What we're gonna do here is we're gonna exit out and quickly prove that we're not playing with mods on, and we did. We weren't playing with mods. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye, guys.